Gavin, you got all gaggy over the sound of
Come on, don't.
mammoth cheese in Skyrim?
No, I actually threw up.
Did you?
Yeah.
What?
What's mammoth cheese?
It makes this noise like, is that the right noise? Like that? It makes like a
Look, he's
One more
focusing.
time, what?
He's
it makes like
concentrating.
a noise like a schlem, like a
Schlum.
like schlup.
His eyes are watering.
That had some bass to it. That little gag had some bass.
Don't make me
Oh,
throw
Joe's
up.
licking himself. Get out of here. Eat it. This is shit.
I
Can't just do
Do you want me to
that.
explain
I
it?
made Michael.
Okay.
No, make him explain it.
No, I'm gonna chunk if I do that.
Gavin dared Michael to dunk wet bread in water and then eat it because apparently that is like the worst idea in the world to Gavin. I don't know why it's so gross, but Michael just dipped it in and like took one bite. Gavin like took off to the bathroom because he just couldn't watch it.
See, Gavin, I want to warn you. The reason we're getting rid of Joe is because he throws up on the set. If you throw up on the fucking set, we're getting rid of you too.
I have to just focus, breathe.
Think about baseball or something.
So are you the kind of person who, like, if you were on a plane and saw other people throwing up, would you throw up as well?
Dude, a kid threw up over his tray next to me, and it was like dripping down the sides and like near my legs, and it was one of the most. I went in the bathroom just to stand there for a while because I was so sure I was going to throw up. Ugh.
Did I ever tell you that story of what happened at my elementary school when I was
I
in
don't
like the
think
fifth
so.
grade? We had a cafeteria that was in like the basement of our school, and we were all eating lunch. It was probably like 5 minutes into it, and all of a sudden I hear screams, and I look over, and then there's this puddle of brown and yellow liquid, like seeping through the hallway of the cafeteria, and I see kids just like running. There's 3 kids throwing up. I'm just like, wait, what the fuck is that? The fucking sewage, like,
Line?
pipe or whatever burst in the cafeteria and just started spewing shit and piss everywhere. There were kids like, I just fucking took off out the
Gavin's
doors.
making awful noises.
Wow.
I hope his mic is picking those up. There was like a rumble.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Do you ever do burps that are actually inside your throat?
Yeah.
They never make it out.
It hurts.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, after you get your tonsils taken out, you can eat all the ice cream you want.
Does that?
You don't want to eat any fucking ice cream.
Also,
Look at the tool. Look at the tool.
where's the mouse?
Where's the mouse?
Not
I think
put it
that's
in
a
your
tongs.
hands, bud.
Go to the other thing over there.
What thing?
The double thing. There.
There's the wine cork.
What that?
No, the
I get
double
really
thing.
grossed
The
out by
bottom.
pipes. And I start like when Miles said it, I start puking. And I'm like, I go like this,
And it spurts.
and I'm like, but it wasn't a little. It was full vomit, like, and it was like, I kid you not, spraying through my fingertips, right?
It's like trying to clog a
through
leaky
every
pipe.
crevice in my
like
fingertips.
little jets.
It was shooting out, and the kid next to me was like, ooh, and he was like climbing up the left side of the car, like he was in a sinking ship when he was trying to climb out of water. He was like, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. It was fucking funny as shit. Jesus.
You see that kid still telling that story? He's like, man, I've seen some shit.
Anytime you get to the car with somebody.
Oh my god.
He's like,
the
please
buffer.
don't sit close to me in the car.
It was everywhere.
Gavin's not doing
No,
too
it's
well.
just like I've been surrounded by puke in my childhood. Like I'm sure everyone has. The worst was when.
I'm sorry.
Well, but you can kids
Imagine
vomit
you
all
like
the time.
basting and vomit.
The worst was that I kind of
good lord.
I kind of get car sick too. It's bad when I'm in the back of a car for some reason. And usually I'm pretty good at holding it. But once my friend was also getting pretty car sick, and he was sat in the front. So he winds down the window and just chunders. But the wind takes it and smears it all down the side of my window. So I'm looking at like bits of corn and carrot.
Oh, Gavin, we're done.
And the wind is like rolling it in the sick along the windows.
Not
You
puke,
fucking asshole.
Not puke, but one time I was in a car with my brothers, and one of them was in the front.
We're done. This Gavin,
No, it's not about puke.
Change topic.
No,
Change
it's not
topics.
about vomit. It's not about vomit.
Okay.
My brother was riding in the car. I forget exactly who was who in this scenario. But there's 2 stories.
stop it.
One, he spit out the passenger window. It went back and came back through the window in the back seat and it hit the person in the face in the back seat. And then another time, a friend of mine was over my house and we were upstairs in my brother's room and he had a bunk bed. And he was on top of the bunk bed. And he was laying down eating Taco Bell, and he was just chewing and chewing and chewing. And my friend looked up with his mouth open, and a piece fell out of my brother's mouth and landed in his mouth while he was looking up. I can't laugh. He was like,
Oh, go ahead. I think they should just mute both of our mics.
Oh
during
no,
stories like
it's
this,
a
'cause
good idea.
that
We should
can't be-
unplug.
That can't be good to listen to.
Yeah, so Gus has been using that for the past like 6 months or
was
whatever.
okay.
And
No,
I'm pretty sure he hasn't been using it in his ear.
So I was,
Now you guys got me worried.
yeah. So
Oh,
I
man.
looked
you
at
know
it and I
how
was
you
like, there was Gus
eat a taco?
crust inside of that
You know,
earpiece.
is it really?
There was. I had like Allie.
Kara was like, "Don't worry, I
Kara
will
and
fix
Allie.
it." She walked up, looked at it, and was like, "Oh dear God, no!"
and threw it on me.
See,
She didn't hand it back to me. She threw it at me and walked away.
This is-
Then Allie grabbed me like a bobby pin and a napkin that I could try to clean out a little bit. So I cleaned it out some.
how can we say?
Can you hear his
listen,
thoughts?
But
guys?
there's definitely pieces of Gus in your ear now.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Basically,
This is like how
imagine-
Why did you
Prometheus
not
started.
say anything earlier?
Imagine Gus's tongue just
Sorry.
slightly.
Stop!
Well, this is why we didn't say anything.
Licking your ear, just real slowly.
Well, imagine-
real gently,
imagine-
just the
imagine
grossness.
Gus's inner
Just
ear,
right in your ear,
Frenching
Gavin.
your
Right in
inner
your
ear. Like just
Stop it.
You can either carry wet cow shit in your hands while you run it, or you carry dry cow shit in your mouth.
oh, what the fuck? kind of
Definitely,
discount camp did you
definitely
go
the
to?
hands is
I-
what I would.
So, Gavin, if you had those two options, which would you choose?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would honestly do dry mouth. Like, could you? No, hold on.
Hold-
do you mean like?
hold on,
like
hold on,
wait, hold on, wait. Do you mean like in your mouth, like closed, or like I could?
You
hold
can
it
do
with
that.
my
You can do
lips?
that.
I'd hold it with my lips.
How bad is wet cow shit? That you
I don't know. It's something
dry
like
cow
it's
shit
something
out?
about it being. It's something about it being wet.
All right, just
It's like wet bread, you
can
know.
we code name wet cow shit to something else, like
Wet bread.
Runny green wet cow shit. Is that better?
stop.
No, stop it. He's sitting next to me. Stop it.
Oh my
so
God!
watery.
If you chuck biscuits, this is gonna be a Christmas miracle. Oh my
Chuck
God!
like biscuits covered
Gavin,
in
finger
Wet
cows.
biscuits.
No, let him go. Let him go.
Think
I'm
of
gonna
it.
make you vomit one of these
Which
days.
would you go with, Barbara?
I would definitely carry
Yeah.
in my hands.
I don't
I'm
care
not
what's
gonna
in my
say
hands.
what.
I will say this. The dry stuff is remarkably like hay. It's
No, yeah,
remarkably
no, it's
just
not a
like
big
straw.
deal. Were you in
Yeah.
the Boy Scouts?
So
Yeah, I was a
Oh,
Boy
right on, dude.
I was a Boy Scout for a
so
long
let me
time.
What
straight.
rank do you make it to?
I was gonna be Eagle, but I quit at the last minute.
Hey, that happens.
Gavin.
Well, cheers, dude.
Yeah.
So you
You say it's all about the texture. So what if
If you
someone
have really
took
grainy piss, you know.
what if someone took shit and blended it up so it was so it was liquid? So it was liquid.
Even better. What if it's diarrhea?
What if it's diarrhea? It's liquid. There's no
we are a
texture in
classy
there.
bunch. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. To all the families at home, by the way.
I have a host
No,
read.
no.
I have a host read ad I need to do. You guys are making it impossible for me to transition to that.